Good evening and welcome to Doordarshan Kendra Kohima. I am Zijinga Mehta with the news. First, the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates Kartavya Bhavan 3 at Kartavya Path. Relief and rescue operation underway on a war footing in Dharali region in Uttarakhand. Both houses of parliament witnesses uproar over various issues by opposition parties. PM Shri School Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya Kohima inaugurates two-day Art in Education and Kala Utsav meet. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today inaugurated Kartavya Bhavan 3 at Kartavya Path in New Delhi. The Prime Minister also inspected the new building and took note of its features. Union Minister of Housing and Urban Affairs Manohar Lal was also present during the occasion. Kartavya Bhavan 3 is part of the broader transformation of the Central Vista. It is the first among several upcoming common Central Secretariat buildings that aim to streamline administrative processes and enable agile governance. Modi will also address a public program later in the evening.
The one roof for smarter, seamless governance. Spread across 1.5 lakh square meters, the newly inaugurated Kartavya Bhavan marks the beginning of a new era of administrative efficiency designed with sustainability at its core, promising 30% energy savings and generating over 5 lakh units of electricity annually. After the inauguration, Prime Minister Modi interacted with the workers who contributed in building Kartavya Bhavan 3. Along with the leaders present, Prime Minister Modi also planted a sapling at the Bhavan premises. The Kartavya Bhavan is part of a larger transformation that includes the redeveloped Kartavya Path, the new Parliament building, and future-ready secretariat structures, all set to redefine how governance functions in India's capital. The vision, a citizen-centric, greener.
Relief and rescue operations are being carried out on a war footing in the Dharali region of Uttarkashi district in Uttarakhand following a devastating flood caused by a cloudburst over the Khirganga River yesterday. The Army, NDRF, SDRF, district administration and other teams are continuously engaged in rescue efforts. The administration has ensured proper arrangements for food, water, medicines and shelter at relief camps to provide immediate aid to those affected. Road connectivity has been disrupted in the Bhadwari area due to damage to roads, and efforts to clear landslides on the Uttarkashi-Harsil route are going on at a rapid pace. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami conducted an aerial survey of the disaster-affected areas today and carried out a detailed review of the relief and rescue operations at the Disaster Control Room in Uttarkashi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi spoke with Chief Minister Dhami over the phone to get an update on the relief efforts and assured all possible assistance from the central government. NDRF Deputy Inspector General Mohsin Shahidi reported that around 150 people have been relocated to safer areas. Meanwhile, the Meteorological Department has predicted continued rainfall across the state in the coming days.
10 डिप्टी एसपी, 3 एसपी और लगभग 160 पुलिसकर्मी भी इस काम में लगाए हैं.
Meanwhile, both houses of parliament were adjourned till 2 p.m. following opposition parties' uproar over various issues. When the Lok Sabha met at 11 a.m., Speaker Om Birla paid homage to the victims of the 1945 Hiroshima and Nagasaki atomic bombings in Japan. He said 80 years ago, on 6th and 9th August 1945, atom bombs were dropped on the cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, due to which a large number of people lost their lives and many were wounded. The House also observed a silence for a while as a mark of respect to the people who lost their lives. After that, the Speaker tried to run the question hour, but the opposition members started sloganeering, demanding discussion on the special intensive revision issue. As the noisy scene continued, the Speaker adjourned the House till 12 noon. Lok Sabha has resumed its proceedings. Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiren Rijiju criticized the opposition for not allowing the House to function. Similar scenes were also witnessed in the Rajya Sabha. When the House assembled at 11 a.m., it paid tributes to Satyapal Malik, a former member of the House who passed away in New Delhi yesterday. Following this, the opposition members started protest, raising their issues. Deputy Chairman Harivansh said that as it is 0 hour, several members want to raise the matter of urgent public importance and creating disruption in the House is not appropriate. The opposition MPs today held a protest at Parliament premises against the Special Intensive Revision SIR of electoral rolls in Bihar, demanding a discussion over this issue in Parliament. Later briefing media, Congress President and Leader of Opposition in the Rajya Sabha, Mallikarjun Kharge, said the opposition parties want a discussion on the SIR exercise. He said the discussion on SIR is important to protect the voting rights of the people. Now let's take a short commercial break. Stay with us.
Good girl. आगे सैलरी अब नए झुमके ना पहले बचत पहले झुमके सुनो हर महीने थोड़ा बचाओ और थोड़ा निवेश करो और कुछ इमरजेंसी के लिए भी बचाओ ताकि रहो टेंशन फ्री। लेकिन झुमकों का क्या जाते हो कि लगाओ इंजेक्शन।
आरबीआई कहता है
वित्तीय समझदारी समृद्ध नारी।
Welcome back to the news. PM Shri School Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya JNV Kohima inaugurated the two-day Art and Education and Kala Utsav Meet 2025 today under the national theme Viksit Bharat, a vision for Bharat in the year 2047. The event saw enthusiastic participation from 186 students representing 18 schools across Nagaland, Manipur and Meghalaya, all part of the Shillong cluster under the Navodaya Vidyalaya Samiti. Held at the school's multipurpose hall, the inaugural ceremony began with the lighting of the ceremonial lamp by Chief Guest Rafukoto Nudi, Additional Deputy Commissioner of Kohima, and Principal Mahesh Prasad Shivhare, formally opening the Utsav. Delivering the keynote address, Nudi emphasized the critical role of arts in education, calling it a catalyst for innovation, cultural identity and holistic development. He praised Kala Utsav as a dynamic platform showcasing India's artistic heritage while empowering students to actively shape a progressive and inclusive future for the nation by 2047. Referencing national initiatives like Viksit Bharat and Dharti Abhav, he highlighted the importance of development in nation building and urged students to pursue excellence in all spheres.
Only 14 languages are what we call recognized by the 8th schedule, the Constitution of India. Also, they can benefit to the society. So, I'm sure with you coming here today, with a subject expert, resource person.
अनेक विद्यार्थी जो अपने शिक्षकों के प्रेरणा स्रोत कला उत्सव में आकर आशीर्वाद बच्चों द्वारा हमें अनुभूत किया।
As the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana PMJDY completes a decade, a large number of account holders are now due for re-KYC Know Your Customer updates, the Reserve Bank of India said today. RBI Governor Sanjay Malhotra in his Monetary Policy Committee statement said public sector banks have started organizing re-KYC camps at the Panchayat level across the country from July 1 to September 30. The banks are organizing camps at the Panchayat level in an endeavor to provide services at customer doorsteps. Apart from opening new bank accounts and re-KYC, the camps will focus on micro-insurance, pension schemes and grievance redress, Malhotra said. Re-KYC is a process for updating customer records with current personal and address details. It ensures continued access to banking services and compliance with regulatory requirements. The RBI also introduced a policy on the settlement of claims related to bank accounts, articles in safe custody and contents of safe deposit lockers of deceased customers. The move aims to simplify and expedite the claims process. Launched in 2014, the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana is the government's flagship financial inclusion program. It offers access to basic savings and deposit accounts, remittance, credit, insurance and pension services. Under the scheme, individuals without existing bank accounts can open basic savings bank deposit BSBD accounts at bank branches or through business correspondents bank mitras. PMJDY account holders receive a RuPay debit card with an inbuilt accident insurance cover of Rs 2 lakh. The Parliament has passed the Carriage of Goods by Sea Bill 2025 with the Rajya Sabha approving it today. The bill has already been passed by the Lok Sabha. The bill seeks to replace the Indian Carriage of Goods by Sea Act 1925. The Act establishes the responsibilities, liabilities, rights and immunities in case of goods carried from a port. The legislation empowers the central government to issue directions for carrying out provisions of the bill and amend the schedule specifying rules applicable to bills of lading. A bill of lading refers to a document issued by a freight carrier to a shipper. It contains details such as the type, quantity, condition and destination of goods being carried. Replying to the discussion, Minister of State for Shipping and Waterways Shantanu Thakur said that the Carriage of Goods by Sea Bill 2025 intends to repeal and replace the 100-year-old legislation. He said the new legislation will ensure ease of doing business through simple and rationalized laws. The Monetary Policy Committee MPC of the Reserve Bank of India today kept the repo rate unchanged at 5.5%, maintaining a neutral stance. Consequently, the Standing Deposit Facility SDF rate will be at 5.25% and the Marginal Standing Facility MSF rate and the bank rate at 5.75%. This follows a 100 BPS cut since February and comes ahead of the festive season. The RBI retained its FY26 GDP growth forecast at 6.5% despite US tariffs on Indian imports. Inflation for FY26 is projected at 3.1%, lower than June's 3.7%. Estimate through CPI is expected to reach 4.9% in FY27. With easing inflation and global uncertainties, the RBI signaled a cautious approach to support domestic demand while managing external risk. The MPC met on 4th, 5th and 6th of August 2025. India Meteorological Department IMD has issued a red alert for very heavy rainfall over Uttarakhand for today. The Met Department also predicted very heavy rainfall over Himachal Pradesh during the day. Meanwhile, an orange alert has been issued for heavy to very heavy rainfall in Uttar Pradesh. Senior IMD scientist R.K. Janamani said an orange alert for heavy to very heavy rainfall has also been issued in Kerala, North Karnataka, Goa and Madhya Maharashtra for today. And now let us look at the weather reports of the district headquarters of Nagaland.
Kohima today recorded a maximum temperature of 25 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 20 degrees Celsius, while Dimapur had a maximum temperature of 34 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. Wokha experienced a maximum temperature of 31 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 22 degrees Celsius. Mokokchung had a maximum temperature of 29 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 21 degrees Celsius. Mon had a maximum temperature of 33 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 24 degrees Celsius. Towards the east, Twinsang had a maximum temperature of 23 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 17 degrees Celsius. Zinabuto had a maximum temperature of 25 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 19 degrees Celsius. Phak had a maximum temperature of 23 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 17 degrees Celsius. That's all for the weather report.
And to end the news, here's a recap of the main points. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates Kartavya Bhavan 3 at Kartavya Path. Relief and rescue operation underway on a war footing in Dharali region in Uttarakhand. Both houses of parliament witnesses uproar over various issues by opposition parties. And PM Shri School Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya Kohima inaugurates 2-day Art in Education and Kala Utsav meet. And with this, we have come to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for watching. Good night.